When I buy a used car, these are the things that I typically go over. Let me walk you through them. What I normally buy is high mileage ones, older ones, or something in between. And now we're going to be talking specifically about the Toyota Land Cruiser. The things that I do are for me and for the person that will buy it from me eventually. The first thing is checking the heart of the vehicle, which is the engine. Spark plugs, coil packs, gaskets, seals, or anything related to the engine. Some of them I do the major components, like the timing belt. The Honda Civic Land Cruiser, it needs a timing belt every 90,000 miles. I get that done. This is a diesel one. Also is recommended to get the timing belt. This was done as well. If the car has a lot of miles and if it's an 80 series with a 1FZ engine, I will also do the head gasket just so I am safe 100% for me and for the person that's buying it from me. Next, I go after what cools the engine, such as hoses, thermostat, gaskets, radiators, anything related to the cooling system, which is very critical to keep the engine operates at the right temperature. And because these are older cars, things get bad whether they're driven or not. Worse if it's not driven. Then go after the remaining of the drivetrain, like the transmission, making sure that one is not leaking, it's shifting nice and smooth, it does not make any noise. And replace the gasket on the speedo ring, which is a gasket on the speedometer sensor that causes leak all the time. Then check the axles, make sure they don't leak, and anything related to them like shocks, springs, bushings, tie rods. And something very common is the front knuckles on these. They go bad, especially if they sit for a long time. Finally, I check the steering, the belts, the tires, the wheels, the brakes, anything related to keep the car moving. All of the very important things are out of the way. Now we check for other things like the AC is working, the heat inside the cabin is working, the windows roll up and down, the sunroof is working, the seals around the windows are nice and tight, they don't leak. Same thing with the sunroof, same thing with the windshield, same thing with the antenna. Make sure the antenna is working. If it doesn't work, replace that. Checking the lights, the dash, the gauges, and everything in the vehicle is in operable condition. And so many things have to be replaced. So many things we replace them just because they're old, they look old, they're faded, or they don't work. Then we go after the little trim things, the miscellaneous stuff, the decoration we would call out, like the trim right here, making sure it's in a good condition. Same thing with the one on top of here. This one needs to be replaced because look, it's coming off. So many things we have to go over to make sure car is in a perfect or almost perfect condition for me. Then when it's ready to sell, it's ready to sell. Keep in mind, all of these things I learned from experience. I've made the mistakes. I've worked on cars. I've sold cars that were not complete because I was not aware. The buyers pointed them out to me and I was very embarrassed. Do I still make the mistakes now? A lot less than I used to. I'm still learning and I still do my best to make it right.